Jim, 3-0 victory tonight at Hartlepool. Just give us your assessment of that performance.
Very good performance all round, with the ball, without the ball. But we were clinical tonight, highly professional. Thought we worked extremely hard to try to nullify the threat that Hartlepool tried to generate tonight. I thought they mixed up their lineup and really went for it. Gary Medine was back, first start. Big Manny and Gary up front. Manny obviously scoring 23 goals in this division last year. Highly respectable threat. And Gary Medine adds real quality. I thought our focus was on what we needed to do to try and take the game away from Hartlepool, the one that they wanted tonight. Tuesday night up here, not easy at all. Obviously we just we had 2 defeats, but the last defeat particularly, we thought we completely dominated the game, and watched it back, it was even more clear to me that we did. So I think tonight was similar in performance, but I thought our control turned into dominance, and then we were incredibly incisive thereafter. There was no refereeing disaster tonight that massively affected the game and took moments away from us that we deserved, but we were able to control all those moments ourselves tonight. As I say, it was a very complete performance, but the culture of the lads tonight and the desire to turn up here and fight, which they never let us down on. They really don't. But I thought it was standout tonight, and it allowed us to show our qualities and take this game over.
And a word on the 3 goal scorers as well. All 3 forwards on the score sheet, but in particularly Rodney and Mitchell linking up again. I think that's the 3rd time they've scored both in the same game, and the 2nd time in a row as well for both of them. So they're firing in front of goal.
They are, which is good for the team. Of course it is. They're doing a lot of good stuff to the team as well, which is just non-negotiable really, and that's why I feel it's just reward for them that they also get their goals as well. I know they thrive on that. I know they live for that stuff. Of course they do. They want to be putting the ball in the back of football nets up and down the country. That's what they want. That's what they live for. I know that, and I'm happy for them that they are in rich form at the moment. But everything else they're doing for the team is highly important to me and their teammates, and I don't overlook that stuff either. But yeah, good night for them and good current form for those 2 guys.
And for defensively as well, you mentioned the threat that Hartlepool did have, but we were able to nullify that with Ferguson and McNicholas coming back into the side today and earning a clean sheet as well. Yeah,
I thought they were both very good. Part of a very good out of possession team performance by the entire group, and all the subs that came on as well. Massive impacts, and it was difficult. We lost Harvey Gilmore really early, but we ended up playing the entire game with Ryan East and Jake Berger as our 2 sixers, against a big physical challenge. But their appetite was so high, and their desire to play hard out of possession for us tonight was amazing. But yeah, for sure, the influence of Luke and Kyle coming in and having brilliant games for us. I thought they were both pivotal in pivotal moments of the game. The team tonight, honestly, it's hard to not name anyone. That's why I try my best not to, because everyone deserves a piece of this particular praise. But it was a very good, very complete night.
Other than that, obviously you mentioned Harvey Gilmore going off injured. How is he after that? Because it looked like he was about to try and run it off, but then having to come off with the injury.
That's him, trying to run it off. That's him. He got smashed, to be honest. It was a heavy tackle on him. I thought Hartlepool were trying to do that early on. They were trying to lay a marker down tonight. They were trying to generate a feel, which it was going to be that way. It was always going to be that way. And unfortunately, Harvey was on the end of a hard tackle, a fair one I think, but a very hard one, and it hurt him. But Harvey runs through walls for us. He stays out there no matter what, through thick and thin. Good or bad, Harvey's always puts himself on offer, always does, never hides, and he wanted to continue. I think we knew he was in trouble straight away, if I'm being honest. And he's a massive loss, if I'm being honest. We've suffered a few already this season, and despite the fact that it's only 11 games old, a few massive losses to the team. But the team, the squad, the guys on the training ground every single day want to step up and fill the void, be the next strong point. You know, they're trying their utmost for us no matter where we play them, and it's a brilliant sign, to be honest.
And Dan Sassy was missing from the matchday squad today. You mentioned on Saturday after the game that he might be likely to miss tonight. Has he got an update on how he is doing and how long he might be out for?
Yeah, we've had that scanned. It's not great news. It looks like, you know, possibly a 6-week injury is what we've been told. He's got a hamstring tear, which is a shame. But yeah. We do our very best now with Dan to give him the best rehab possible, whether that's with us, with Blackpool, or a combination of both. You know, we're looking at that and what's the best for Dan. It's a real shame, and I don't like losing any of the players at all. So yeah, it's one we've have to move on from, of course. And, you know, the group has to show strength, move forward, and continue to find solutions from within the squad.
And a word on the support tonight. Obviously, many of them would have travelled far down south to Eastleigh on the weekend, and coming here on a Tuesday night, another late night for those, but brilliant support and great scenes at the end as well.
Magnificent, yeah. Hard not to mention Toby at this point, isn't it? Brilliant moments for the team and supporters together, because, you know, for several years at Rochdale, you know, we've not had loads of them. We've had tough times, but this group is giving the travelling supporters good times, and it's trying its very best to give the home supporters good times as well. So it's nice that we can have that connection at the end of the game. This is a brutal trip on a Tuesday night. Eastleigh it's the end of the earth in our country, isn't it? And you know, the fan support we had down there, the numbers, and, you know, clapping us off, singing at the end with us. I think it's special, the connection that the group has with the fans. I think there's a respect, I really do. We lost that game the other day down at Eastleigh, but I think the fans were in line with us with the performance and the nonsense that went on. But yeah, we moved on quickly tonight. We cleared our minds, and, you know, we were ruthless in this game. I think the fans saw that, and it was nice to celebrate with them at the end. That I really respect them and appreciate them coming here. You know, Tuesday nights, you want to always reward them with wins. You can't always, but I hope they always take the reward that they know that this group is like really fighting for them.
And they'll be back at home on Saturday when Braintree come to the Crown Hill Arena. How are we feeling ahead of that one?
Confident. Of course, we think we can win every game. We'll set out with a plan to win every single game. We'll obviously analyse how everyone is after tonight, and then break down our own performance and take a look at Braintree and see, you know, what they've been doing. I did see their result tonight. I seen they picked up a victory. I think they rested two centre forwards tonight who typically play. Big guys that, you know, they go to, and are very useful in this division, and have been above, to be honest. So they've got calibre, threats within their team, and another opponent that we'll have to be highly respectful of in what is a very dangerous league, the National League. But we believe in ourselves, of course, and we believe we can win every game.